You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, well, the haircut has changed a little bit, but same MMA game overall for the UFC light heavyweight champion, Jiri Prochazka. Let us see, DC, how he approaches the early portions of this round. Certainly figures to have the striking advantage, and talked a lot to us this week about getting his kicking game going, so we'll see if he can get that to rear its ugly head here early in this one.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move.
Alex Pereira gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Jiri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Jiri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Prochazka. Oh, goes to the switch kick and lands. That was masterfully done.
It's such a fast action. You draw reaction from your opponent, and that's when you find the target.
Nice straight there by Pereira. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, now lands a kick to the body.
Nice.
Pereira's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Good jab there by the champion. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. It's a beautiful strike.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. His misses are undertaken.
Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Nice punch to the head. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Pretty good jab there by Pereira. Final seconds here in round one. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
Nice work. Wow. All those extra hours we put in the gym really paid off tonight. Push the pace on this guy.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. Oh, nice inside kick.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup. Yeah. There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
All right, so as advertised thus far, as these fighters continue to trade strikes.
Beautiful body kick.
Prochazka's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. 3 minutes now to go in round two. his attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
Big inside kick. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Prochazka. With conviction to the body. Oh, and he lands again.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. It's starting to show itself.
Gotta love how it's playing out between these two offensively minded fighters early.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Throwing that jab, no good. Pereira's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. 15 seconds. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner is able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds?
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target. That's a blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. You got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Just work.
Just out of range with that strike. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Pereira's eye starting to swell now. Oh, how clean is that jab by Prochazka? Under 90 seconds to go. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Back and forth we go here.
Both of them are landing massive shots. He got him hurt bad here. Oh, my goodness.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed that put him on wobbly.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 rounds. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh! And now he lands a combination.
Beautiful block there.
Straight right, he misses. Alex Pereira gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Well, if body language is
Again.
Prochazka's eye is closing up. Nice defense there, huge block. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Wow, what a fight!
Prochazka's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess.
Oh, man.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it.
Oh! Beautiful diving strike. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pereira's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Under a minute to go in round 4. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, and there it is! Jiri Prochazka!
Oh, my goodness.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jiri Prochazka.
All right, well, you can't spell Prochazka without a K and an O. Jiri Prochazka, your winner by TKO tonight.
What a beautiful performance by Jiri Prochazka. He's a guy that knows that he can finish you in a number of ways. Tonight, he got his opponent hurt, jumped on him, and got the TKO victory.